Couches with Maria Ferguson. She's the director of PennWest Edinboro's Bruce Gallery, and we're talking about an exhibit you have coming up. Maria, welcome to the Blue Couches.
Thank you so much for having me.
Understanding animals, understanding ourselves.
That's
Explain
right.
this a little bit for us.
Yes, well, it's a really interesting premise. So it was curated by Cindy Persinger, who is a faculty member at PennWest, and she worked with her students to look at the Bruce Gallery's permanent collection. So we have a really amazing permanent collection with just under 1,000 works, and they were looking at all of the works that have animals in them over the course of history. The first artwork in the exhibition is 1507, all the way up to 2023. So really thinking about the way that artists have represented animals and similarities, differences, the different kinds of animals that they're representing, and the different ways of doing it, the different reasons. So it's interesting to think about why they're representing animals in certain ways and what that tells us about us as a society.
Is there an answer to that, or is that just something that the observer has to
Absolutely
create on their own?
I think it's going to be a different experience for everyone because you're coming in with your own experiences of animals, and you can really have a different experience every time you see the exhibition. So come and see it multiple times, and maybe one time you're looking at the domesticated animals, maybe another time you're thinking about animals as symbols. So it really depends on what you're looking for.
Interesting.
And how interesting that the students got to look through all of those works that the museum has right in store there. I mean, that's what cool research I guess they were able to do.
Absolutely. So we really want the Bruce Gallery collection to be a resource, and not just for students and faculty, but for the community. So students, faculty, and the community can make appointments. They can come and see the collection and research it and look at it. So we want to make it available for everyone who wants to use it.
You said the oldest piece you have is from 15 what?
1507.
And what does that depict?
So that is a depiction of the Pentecost. So when you think about early works like that, not everyone is able to read, of course. So you're really depicting these stories and these scenes. So this is a story from the Bible, and there's a dove that represents the Holy Spirit that's coming down to Christ's apostles. So it's really telling these stories and sharing them visually and with the symbolism of the animal as a dove.
And then talk about that newest work from 2023 that depicts an animal.
Yes, so that is actually a work by a recent graduate, an MFA graduate, and her name is Rachel Malley, and it's called Fauna Obscurus. And so she has actually a lot of work in the exhibition that she created during her time as a student at PennWest. So it's really fascinating because she does a lot of research about the animals that she's looking into and really thinking about the scientific aspect of animals, how they've been used, how they might have been commodities, and really how we are thinking about animals as research subjects as well.
For those who may not know or have not experienced it, where exactly is the Bruce Gallery located?
So the Bruce Gallery is in the Baron Forness Library on the PennWest campus in Edinboro, and we are open whenever the library is open. So Monday through Thursday, 7:45 in the morning to 10:30 at night. You can come and visit us. On Fridays, we're open until 4. We're not open on Saturdays, but we are open on Sunday from 2:45 to 10:30.
And I think it's an important reminder for the community to take advantage of all of the resources that we have on our college campuses right in our neighborhoods. And it's important to note the opening reception for this exhibit is tomorrow.
It is.
4 to 6.
Yes. It's 4 to 6 tomorrow, and we will actually have the students who did the research on the works there to talk about their research. They will be on site talking with the visitors.
That's great. And check out the website, brucegallery.info, if you'd like more information about what they have there on display. So fascinating. Thanks for joining us
Thank
today.
you so much.
Yeah.